Hello, this is Eden with HelixxVR. Today I'll be reviewing Jet Island. This is a fairly unique game, which is difficult to pin a genre down for. I'd probably classify it as an action game due to the boss's fights, but a good amount of your time is spent as if it were a skateboarding game too. I do warn you that this game is not for anyone who gets motion sick. This is due to the locomotion system, which is the main draw of the game. Similar to Windlands, you have grappling hooks to swing about like Spider-Man. In addition, each hand has a jet on it to temporarily give you a speed boost or to adjust your position in the air. The grappling hooks aren't just for swinging either. With some practice, you can use them to speed up as if you were skiing by pushing off the ground, and use them for some high-speed turning too. Now, the basic concept here is that you go through the world and defeat the bosses. You can do this in single player or co-op mode. As you defeat mini-bosses, you'll increase your stats, enabling you to go faster and higher. But one downside to the game is it doesn't really tell you this or how to do it. The world is incredibly big too, with plenty of ramps and obstacles to have fun with. That's definitely a positive of the game, but on the other side though, it's entirely possible to play this game and not realise that there's more to it than obstacles and ramps. It's a very empty world, and there's very little guidance. I personally just wandered around for over an hour without running into any enemies while trying to get higher and higher. Eventually I aimed straight for the red beams of light and found the first boss that way. Things became a bit clearer after that. I found two types of bosses. For both of these, you attack them by shooting a blue gem with your gun. The mini bosses so far have been fairly quick and easy. They were mostly a matter of attaching myself to them or something nearby and shooting a single gem with a fully charged shot. The massive bosses are epic though. To give an example, I spent about 10 minutes making my way through an obstacle course. Touching a spike would send me right back to the beginning. I then came across a robotic flying dragon which rained down gunfire from above. I was quite lucky to make a really long shot straight into the first gem in the dragon's mouth. I then spent quite a while swinging around, avoiding fire, and trying to get the right angle to shoot the gem on the tail. This wasn't easy, as whenever I get hit by gunfire, my grappling hooks would fail. If I accidentally hit a spike, I'd go back to the start of level 2. Eventually I managed to get myself onto the dragon and get it from there. Finally, I had a bit of a Luke Skywalker moment, where I threw myself into a small opening to repeatedly shoot the dragon's final gem to bring it down as if it were the heart of the dragon. The graphics aren't really impressive in this game, but I do quite like the background sounds. They add to the empty atmosphere of the world. The game has a few nice little extras. You can customise your in-game avatar, you can create more than one save state, it even gives you a percentage to let you know just how much you completed. Now initially I wasn't really too impressed by this game. I was wandering about aimlessly, having fun just by gliding and swinging around the world, but that was about it. But the boss fights and the obstacle courses really impressed me. I do think that some people might be turned off if they don't find their way to the more interesting parts of the game before they get bored, so maybe adding some more guidance, some extra content, and making the map more useful would improve the game. In the end though, overall I found it quite fun and I would recommend it, with those warnings in place. Once again, this was Eden from HelixxVR. As always, if you'd like to see more content like this, remember to hit that alert button, like and subscribe.